Dan Willis here, and we're talking about First National Collection Bureau and specifically how to negotiate a settlement agreement and make that payment, and so your credit score will actually improve as a result. Now, first and foremost, you should only enter negotiations directly with First National Collection Bureau after you've requested and had your account validated, and after you've investigated the statute of limitations. That's that legal time window we discussed in an earlier video. The next part is to negotiate directly with First National Collection Bureau, and there's two big steps here. But first, if you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Now, the first step is to always negotiate to settle your account for much less than the total balance. Typically and generally, you'll be able to settle your account for as little as 15% up to about 45% of the total balance, somewhere in that ballpark. And that's typical standard operating procedure to be able to settle your account for much less. Generally, the older your debt is, the less you'll be responsible for paying. So the second part is, in exchange for your payment, you must get First National Collection Bureau to agree that they'll stop reporting your account information to all three of the credit bureaus. If not, and if you overlook this part, we're going to get slapped with a paid collection. And a paid collection on your credit report, according to Anthony Sprov of FICO, a spokesman, can damage and drag your credit score down by up to 100 points, and that's after making payment. So please, you must get them to agree that they'll stop reporting your account information, because coming up here, we're going to talk about how to get this item off of your credit report, which is the big key to getting a better credit score. And if you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. We also have a link in the description below over to an article at our website for the full story with a free report available there, the 7 proven ways to boost your credit score. Now, next, to get this item off of your credit report, we're going to have to use more of your rights as a consumer, and specifically those granted under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FCRA. This legislation gives you the right to dispute and challenge the accuracy of any item on your credit report, so long as you believe it's inaccurate, misleading, or made in error. And yes, of course, we're going to dispute this First National Collection Bureau listing. There's 3 ways you can file your dispute. You can do it online, over the phone, or by mail. Once the credit bureaus get your dispute, and they have to first deem it valid, which is another conversation for another time and place, so of course subscribe and join our congregation. But once they find it valid, they're required to investigate the item. During an investigation, they're going to contact First National Collection Bureau, and they're going to ask them to verify your account, the balance, the dates, etc. As per your settlement agreement with First National Collection Bureau, they're not going to verify your account when the credit bureaus investigate. And the credit bureaus must comply with the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and that law says that any item that cannot be verified or substantiated must be removed from your credit report. This is how to get that listing off of your credit report and how to do it legally. Now, your credit score is a lot like your grade point average in school days past. We've got to get those negative items off of your credit report, because if you have even a paid collection, that's a lot like getting a D in the class of the art of walking or a D in gym class. It's going to mess up your whole average when it comes to your GPA, and that same principle applies to your credit score. Further, in 2016 alone, over 9 million negative items were removed from consumer credit reports. This includes millions of debt collection listings. So take action, get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Again, that's for a free credit consultation, and the toll-free phone number is 1-877-418-7596. This is Dan Willis. We're going to include a link in the description below over to an article at our website for the full story. We also have a free report available there, the 7 proven ways to boost your credit score. Of course, subscribe and join our congregation. Have a wonderful day, and looking forward to talking to you again here soon.